Introducing the National Wild Turkey Federation Alabama River property, a rare opportunity to own a world-class managed hunting destination in the heart of the South. You'll feel like you're light years away from civilization, but you can easily enjoy city conveniences just 3 miles away at the state's capital and an easy driving distance to Birmingham and Mobile, Alabama. Imagine owning miles and miles of waterfront along the tree-lined banks of the Alabama River. A beautiful water system with countless recreational opportunities including fishing, boating, and waterfowl hunting. The fertile soil of this region, along with a strict wildlife management program implemented by the National Wild Turkey Federation's staff biologist team, have led to a premier deer and turkey population on this exquisite recreational property, as well as a nice pond on the south end that many ducks and geese call home, especially during the winter months.
I'm the district biologist for the state of Alabama with the National Wild Turkey Federation. My name is Brandon Bobo. When I moved here in 2014, we acquired this property at the end of that year. And ever since then, we've been managing it, making sure that we annually have food plots ready, which is about 15 plus acres of openings that you could potentially plant. We have all those ready, and we have youth hunts with DCNR, dove hunts, all kind of outreach hunts like whitetail deer, turkey, and very successful with our hunts. Probably some of the most successful we have. The population is very healthy here, and actually the sex ratio is very close to 1-to-1. I'd say probably closer to 2-to-1. Average across the state might be 4-to-1. What you'd like to get to in an ideal scenario in natural environment of whitetail deer would be 1-to-1, and that's because of the hunting that's taking place has been minimal pressure. We do some doe hunts to make sure we're taking out as many does as we take out bucks, and we've averaged about the same amount over the past 3 seasons. And we've also killed every season that I've had a weekend youth hunt where we do 1-day hunt. We've killed 3.5-year-old deer at least every year, all 3 years. And I'll also say the turkey population, I've seen groups of gobblers as big as 7 at a time. Every year we have birds out here. It's very good for turkey habitat because you have uplands. You've got really good openings, and you've got an excellent hardwood bottom in the middle and around the outskirts of the Alabama River here along the riverbank.
The NWTF Alabama River property is protected by a conservation easement, which will preserve its natural beauty and exceptional wildlife for generations to come.
And a lot of people have this perception that you put your land in easement and you cannot manage it. You can't cut trees, you can't do prescribed fire, even chemical applications like herbicide, and that's just not true. NWTF would not oversee easements if that were the case, because then you couldn't have adaptive and active timber forest management, which we need here in the South. I'd say there's $80,000 to $100,000 that could be thinned out here right now, and there's no restrictions on that. There are 3 building envelopes as well within this property of 1 acre each. Those are scattered into 3 different areas. You could kind of choose an area if you wanted to build a site, or 3, but it's mainly to protect this from deforestation without reforestation. So it really is protecting just the property, the land, and you can still manipulate the soil as you need to best suit the wildlife needs of the property. And there's also some restrictions on the subsurface and surface mineral rights, things like sand and gravel. Those would be restricted. But all other timber forest management practices, anything you can do to encourage wildlife habitat and timber production for that matter, would be approved. Absolutely.
The opportunities are truly endless at this magnificent southern escape. The abundant loblolly pine plantations ready for their first thinning and the beautiful hardwoods aligning the riverbanks make the NWTF Alabama River property an ideal timber investment. Captivating views and multiple sites throughout are perfect for building a lodge, cabin, permanent residence, or corporate retreat. Exquisite hunting, diverse vegetation, miles of stunning waterfront, and the feeling of being a million miles away from it all. The NWTF Alabama River property, a true southern gem.